take a look at these 4 exciting EastEnders spoilers for next week, including a worrying diagnosis, a facing of reality, and an accepting of responsibility. Keep watching. Spoiler 1. Brittany is given a diagnosis after a bike crash. With Brittany suffering a bike crash, she goes to the hospital where it's revealed that she has type 2 Usher syndrome. This will lead to sight and hearing impairments. With Zach fearing that Brittany's diagnosis could cause added pressure for Whit and the baby, Whitney contacts Keely to get Brittany enrolled at their local GP. Whitney puts Brittany first once more as she misses her baby scan to tend to her needs after receiving a call from school revealing that her hearing aids aren't working. Zach's livid with Whit as Lauren puts added pressure on her to be honest with Zach. If she doesn't tell Zach the truth behind the fostering, then she will. Later on, Whitney fears for Brittany after finding out that she's being bullied at school. Whitney then goes against Zach's wishes and tracks down one of the bullies, making things worse for the child. Can Whitney and Zach work as a team through this situation? Spoiler 2. Jai steps up for the baby. On the day of the marathon, Jai has second thoughts but is persuaded to run. Billy gets held up though as he takes Brittany to the hospital following the crash. Jai decides to talk to Nadine but tensions are high when he questions whether he's actually the father of the baby. Nadine promises him that he's the dad, with Jai assuring her that he'll provide for the baby. With this, he hands Nadine some money. Soon after this, Nadine apologises for causing any upset for Lexi. However, she does feel guilty when she realises that Jai is serious about being a good dad to the baby. Jai then attempts to smooth things over with Lexi by inviting both her and Nadine out for lunch. However, he's evidently unsuccessful at bonding the two together. Can Lexi give Nadine a chance? And if you like those couple of spoilers, we've got 2 more where those came from. Spoiler 3. Patrick's concerned by Yolandi's behaviour. After being assaulted by Pastor Clayton, Yolandi feels uncomfortable and contemplates not attending church anymore. Both Pastor Clayton and Patrick encourage her to go though. Putting on a brave face, Yolandi feels even more violated when Pastor Clayton tries to get physically close to her during prayer group. Heading back home, Yolandi is triggered by a romantic evening that Patrick has arranged for her. Yolandi can't bear the pain and heads out. Patrick has no idea that Yolandi was assaulted, wondering why she has suddenly rushed off. Will he work things out? And finally, spoiler 4, Jade visits Dean in prison. Dean writes to Jade asking her to visit him in prison, but Stacey and Jean put her off the idea. The Slaters host a leaving party for Jade in the Vic, but Avani soon makes Jade reflect on things. In prison, Dean promises that he didn't tamper with Jade's medication. He also demands that everyone believe him when he says he didn't kill Keanu. But can he do enough to secure freedom? If you enjoyed watching this week's EastEnders spoilers, subscribe so you can come back next week for a new batch.